Hey,
Hey,
fellas.
everybody. Sorry for the
What's
delay.
up, fellas?
Sorry for the delay. Had technical difficulties. But this is the Shorty Podcast, Shorty Logic Podcast. I got my guests here with me today, and I got a guest online right now. So I'm going to have to introduce themselves.
Man, y'all know who it is. The pink one. We're in the building. Let's get it.
What's up, Steve? It's Charmaine. Charmaine Cuff, just like it on Facebook. Your girl, May May.
So, Charmaine, what's the topic for today?
Okay, so we're gonna talk today. So I'm gonna put a disclaimer on the topic because I'm not gonna say fellas, y'all doing it wrong. I'm not gonna say ladies is doing it wrong. We're gonna put it out there for everybody because fellas date, women date women. It's not just men and women. It's the pursuer. But so I'm not gonna say y'all doing it wrong. But I'm wondering about this relationship and dating. When couples are trying to get together and you're dating, are women supposed to be dating men who's not paying for dates for them? Like, if they're not paying for dates, is that a date? Like, if you are consistently going Dutch on dates, is that a way that a romantic relationship can spark? Can you spark a relationship when you're consistently going on Dutch dates with people? And I'm gonna let the fellas answer it first because you know.
First of
to-
all, if I'm asking a woman to go on a date with me, that means I got everything that we do for that night. I don't care if we go play bingo, we go walking on the bridge. If she say she's thirsty, I'm buying that water. Because I asked her. She didn't ask me. Now, if the tables are turned and she say, baby, I want to go out on a date tonight, then that means that's her. Unless she says, well, I don't have enough money to pay for both of us. I'm going to respect that, and I'll be like, don't worry about it, I got it. But going Dutch, that you can't build
Say
no
going Dutch on a new relationship. Say you're just meeting somebody and y'all talked a few times. Y'all might not even never met. Y'all might not ever been around each other, but y'all dig in the conversation. So not your girl, y'all going Dutch on dates. Like, say you're coming into a new relationship and you're just meeting a woman. Do you think that y'all should start off with Dutch dates or free dates?
Listen to me. I'm not giving. I don't do that Dutch shit. I don't do that because simple fact, in today's era, going Dutch with a woman, that's a turnoff.
Yeah, but men are doing it all the time. They do it
But you know
in
what? That's
different
a man.
ways
That's not a
too.
man that's trying to get a woman. That's a boy trying to get some pussy.
I kind of feel like that. What do you think? What's Shorty doing? I want to get the male perspective before I start throwing out my opinions out there. But so you, Steven, you said you don't do Dutch dates. Do you do free dates?
What you mean by free dates?
Like walks in the park, like because
Hell yeah.
walks in the park,
That's
come
not even
by,
a free
shoot through,
date.
let me holler at you, say hi, type stuff.
That's not a free date. That's an intimate quality time, learning who you dealing with type of date. That's the only way you can learn somebody is you have to be willing to
So
spend
you
some
consider
time and
that a
ask
date?
questions. I had
Do
a
you
woman tell
consider
me
that a
one
date?
time, I had a woman tell me one time in the beginning, going on dates is collecting data. And collecting data is a great thing because you're learning about that individual.
Dates, data,
So,
that makes sense.
but yeah, I'm not with the data. I'm not with that Dutch shit.
You know
The
what that
Dutch
say.
shit
What about you, Shorty?
first.
Do you take women on free dates, or do you feel like? Cause some men, I've heard men feel like that's a thing where they be like, "Why am I gonna pay for expensive dinner and I don't even know you if the date don't go well?" Like, I've seen all type of blogs and stuff
Why
where
ask? Why
Well,
ask?
why I asked. So my thing is here is no, I don't really do all that Dutch dates thing. all that Dutch thing. No, especially if this is what we're gonna do all the time. I've done all three.
I've done all
We
three.
for the dates. She paid for the dates. We have done. She's paid for her own, my own. So I've done it so many days. So
So
many.
how did those dates work out? Did those dates work differently than the connection you get with people when y'all go on a free date? So whereas y'all both came with whatever y'all had in your hand, y'all took a walk to the bridge, or do the free dates and the dates that you pay for, do y'all get different benefits from those dates?
Hell yeah. Hell
Yes.
yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you
And the
expect,
reason
see
why,
now you said
and
you
the
use the
reason,
H word, so do you expect different benefits from a date you pay for?
but here's the thing though. This is why you get two different things. When you go on a date that you pay for, some people go with the intentions of I'm getting something in return. If you go on a free date, you are going because you want to learn about the person that you're dealing with.
Okay.
You want to get to know who that person is.
Right.
You want to find out what they like, what they don't like, what their favorite color is. Oh, I like to wear my hair this way. I like to my, all that type of shit. But you're gonna always get when you free money, you always get a different response.
And that's very
Oh,
true.
so
Free is always gonna be better.
say for instance you're getting a different response when you bringing money to the table. So does that make you feel more obligated to feel like y'all dating and she might owe you something in return, or with a free date, do you just look like that? Like, oh well, we was just getting to know each other.
My thing is this. This is me. It's and then I'll let you say this is me. If I ask a woman to do anything and it requires money, that's all on me because I asked her.
Even
She
if
didn't
y'all don't
ask
get
me.
along, even if y'all didn't get along on the
It
date, or
doesn't
y'all
matter
fell
if
out.
the date don't. If even if we don't complete the date, it doesn't matter. I still asked her to go.
Correct.
Okay, is that how you feel? Is
Yeah.
that how you feel, Vaughn?
I feel like this. This is you can bash me all you want to. If you ask me on a date, you're paying for it. If I ask you, I'm paying for it. Now, if we both decide you pay for yours, I pay for mine. I'm cool with that too. I'm not gonna feel less. I'm not, and guess what? Just because you pay for yours and I pay for mine, I can still develop a romantic feeling.
You can. So, do you think women can though? I
No,
understand that. Some.
no,
No,
no, no.
no.
Because
Fellas,
a
and you're
woman,
probably right. And I wonder, being that you guys are
and this is
probably
the reason
right,
why I
I
say
wonder why guys still try to do it.
And this is the reason why I say a woman can't. Because a woman is going to make an emotional decision when it comes to something like that. Because the first thing she's going to say is this: "Well, why the fuck you ask me on a date if you ain't paying for it?" Or
Hmm.
what are we wasting each other's time for? And it might not even be that. We might be trying to learn from each other. But I'm still, if I don't give a damn if we going to the corner store. If I say, baby, walk to the store with me, and she decides she wants to buy 20 pieces of candy, some chips, ice cream, whatever, that's my ticket.
My ticket.
Because so and that's something really so simple. Taria said that's a discussion that you will have first, whether he or I, we both pay. And I understand that sometimes you might want to both pay, or like, I feel like I'm the type of woman who I'm like, I got me wherever I go, and I won't ask nobody to do nothing that I couldn't do for myself. But I'm wondering, like, when you go on these free days, and you walk in the park and you get ice cream and I got all my stuff. And so then maybe we hook up again and you pay for yours, I pay for mine. And we're talking and stuff. We hook up, like you said, if it's just because quality time is somebody's love language, but then you go and hang out. When does it become quality time or hanging out? Like, can you develop a spark if one person isn't pursuing the other one, sort of like not necessarily just paying, but pursuing heavily where, yeah, I'm paying for the dates. I got you, you know. When women want to be safe with a man, like if I'm out, either we out together where we got each other's back, or we out where it's like you got me type thing.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. And this is from what you're saying. This is what I'm getting. For a man to go somewhere with you, he needs to establish if he's paying for it or if you're paying for it first before y'all go anywhere. Because if he does not tell that to you, you're going to be like, well, why are we going on this date? What are we doing? Are we trying to be friends? Are we trying to be romantically involved? You need to have, before you walk out, this is just what I'm getting from what you're saying. You need to have all your I's dotted, your T's crossed.
Yeah, because I've been coming across that a lot, and not just in my personal life, but just in blogs and stuff. And just when you meet people, you talk to them, and y'all might talk consistently for a week. Y'all might hook up, like you said, and just run an errand together or something. Like, men want to consider that quality time. That's quality time. If y'all went to a free event together, that's all quality time. But they haven't pursued you or courted you in the dating aspect of I got you, because you've taken that time to get to know them, and you letting it go, you going with the flow, you paying for your dates, I'm paying for mine, this was free, we hanging out, we spending time together. They're getting romantically involved, but do you see a woman really getting a spark from that?
That situation there is, it depends on the individuals.
That's the individual.
That's because if a man is pursuing a woman, you can best believe he gonna let her know. You know what I'm saying? Because first off, baby, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling you. I'm attracted to you. I want to get to know you. I need to know this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all,
so it's
before
words enough
even
though.
wants to go.
So say for instance, y'all doing these Dutch dates, it's words enough of him, like I didn't pay for all my food and my drink, and you over here having like I'm feeling you. I'm like, you ain't felt me enough to take the load off of me, not necessarily that it's a load, but how you gonna say
It's
you're
going
feeling me
to,
and I'm
if you are
consistently standing
allowing
10 toes?
if you are allowing to keep paying, you have to make. You also have to. A lot of women got to understand now. If you make a standard, it is reasonable. A man is going to follow suit. We're going to follow your lead
And
sometimes.
so and sometimes we get dragged into it and it's not our standard. Just being
So then
cordial,
guess
just
what you
saying,
do? If
yeah,
that's
I'm
not your
gonna hook up.
standards, then you don't fuck with that man, period. You don't lower your standards for no one, male or female. If you lower your standards for someone else, you're settling and you're going to get second best. You won't get the best of the best. You'll get backups. You'll get treated
So
like
when
a third
so
wheel.
am I settling? Am I settling if I'm being cordial? Say for instance, the first two events were free, and then the next event we paid Dutch because I'm like I might have said, hey, I want to go to this. I might have said we went to two events, two or three events that's free.
Okay, so
I say I want to
here's
go
what it's gonna
somewhere.
be.
I gotta
Did
pay.
you hear what you just said? If we go somewhere, we go our first two dates are free. Then you come back and say, I want to go here. You're asking that man to go somewhere with you, which means you're asking to go on a date, which means you're gonna pay for that date.
Yeah.
But why ain't it? Why isn't me saying I want to do this? Like I'm expecting him to come and say, "Oh, you want to do it?
Because
I got
okay, so
that.
what if
Let's
that
do
man
it."
don't know nothing about what you want to go do?
No,
How is that
if I
on him?
offer though, if I throw the idea out there,
Okay, but if you throw the idea out there and that man doesn't know anything about it, then why wouldn't you say, "Baby, come on, I got this.
Right.
I
This
mean, and
is what I want
I'm
to
not
do, but
gonna.
I want to
Okay,
go
and let
with
me clear
you."
it up because I have paid for dates. I pay for dates. I do Dutch dates and I do free dates. But what I'm saying is,
And
after
Dutch
so
dates
many free
work.
dates and Dutch dates,
And Dutch shit's for the
how do
bird.
people
And Dutch shit's
develop
for the
a
birds.
romantic spark behind that?
That's why nothing works when you do that Dutch shit. And
Right.
Dutch shit is for somebody who's not looking for a commitment. You looking for some pussy, or you trying to get knocked off at the end of the day. Because
That's
if
what
you
I'm
really
feeling, and I'm
interested in a
wondering.
person, if you're interested in a person, guess what that means? You want to get to know this person. You're going to take them out, and you're going to do what you're supposed to do to
Right.
Yeah,
get their
Sabria
attention.
says that it could be an equal exchange, and I understand that I pay for dates, but I pay for dates before, it's not expecting the favor to be returned, but kind of expecting the
But
favor
you
to be
are though.
returned.
See, here's the thing. If you go with the intentions that I paid for the first date, you can pay for the second date. You didn't do that for the right reason. You did that looking for something in return.
No, I did that as a teachable moment. Like if I pay for a date, I'm gonna go take you out. Listen though, Steve, before you say that, but if I say I'm gonna take you out and this is what I'm gonna date, say I'm gonna take you on the type of date that I expect for you to. If you're pursuing me, I'm gonna take you on the type of date that shows the level of dating I do. Like this is where I want you to come up to. That's what I'm gonna do. But then after I do that, if
So
you
pretty
don't,
much what you're
that's giving you
saying,
information on and data on how to pursue me.
pretty much what you're saying is you're going to take a man to something that you want to do. If
Right.
you're taking that man on a date, you need to ask that man, "Hey, I want to take you on a date. What would you like to do?" Not what you want to do. True.
Yeah.
You need to ask him, "Baby, what would you like to do?" Because if I ask you to go on a date and I say, "Hey, I'm gonna take you on a date. We going to this basketball game," and you don't like basketball, that ain't no date.
It is. If I'm being your plus one and you want me there as your companion, and that's the type of stuff that you like to do, that you want to share that life with me, that's you showing me about you. And so then
That's
when it's
not a
time for
date
me to
because
gift
I'm
you,
taking you somewhere that you don't like. You don't like basketball, and I say, "Well, we going to basketball game."
You're
That's
not
not a
enjoying.
date.
You're not
You're not
enjoying
it
enjoying
yourself.
is.
yourself.
No, it is. That's not lowering myself. That is considering what you like. And I mean, it's like somebody saying, look, I date. I'm a woman, and so I date differently. And so if I say, hey, I want to go rock climbing, or hey, I want to hike 15 miles. A lot of guys they not getting ready to do that. But if they're interested in me and want to spend that quality time with me, I'm taking them to what I like. Just like when they ask me, when you take me out on a date, I expect you to take me to show me the things that you're interested in. So what that is, that's the learning experience. So when there's no conversation and we ain't seen each other and we hook up, you know how to court me.
Hold on. See, stop. See, stop.
Chime in. What's real saying? That's a compromisable moment. Yeah.
Hold on. If you if a man takes you on a date and he tell you, I'm going to a basketball game, but you don't like basketball.
That ain't got nothing to do with it, whether I like it or not. That's what he wants to do. Okay, but can you hear me? Okay, so we're still live and we're still rolling. We had a little bit of technical stuff, but like y'all can jump in the conversation at any time. Throw y'all comments out there and If there's a reverb or echoes, we working through that. So I apologize about
Oh
that.
yeah.
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 And we'll pick up right where we left off. But yeah, I'm
Oh, we
just
good.
interested in this.
But hold on.
All right, Vaughn.
I thought going on a date,
You said it yourself,
go
it's
somewhere
data.
where both parties enjoy themselves. So if I choose to dictate the date and take you somewhere that you do not like, you mean to tell me you're going to enjoy yourself just because you're learning something about me?
Absolutely. And even if I didn't enjoy the
You're
experience,
crazy
I'm
as
not
hell.
going to make it bad for you.
Man,
Maybe,
because guess
I'm
what?
going to be
Next
pleasant
time
the
you
whole
look up,
entire time.
no.
But,
Somewhere where I
that's
don't
just
like.
the thing with
I don't
dating. You
want no
got to
woman to say, I
compromise.
don't want no
Like
woman to
Korea
tell
said,
me,
that's a compromisable moment. How do you learn someone when you're not getting into what they getting into? You open up
but the
doors for
thing
each
is, you
other.
talk about it. You talk about it. You don't just dictate it and say, I'm taking you here.
Well, you can ask, what do you? Well, that
You
goes
be
into
like,
the
hey,
conversation when you ask them,
how do
do
you
they
feel
want to
about
go?
going here?
Yeah. And if she's a compromising woman who understands that's appreciative that you even ask, she's gonna go with you and make sure you have a good time.
Okay,
Hey, Riri.
I had to jump in. I could, y'all not responding.
There we
I was
go. There we
trying
go.
to.
Okay.
I said everything they didn't
No,
say it.
you right. You were for Charmaine, but I'm talking about them.
Right.
No. Okay. So, like Charmaine said, no. I agree wholeheartedly with her because this is the thing. When you trying to get to know somebody, you're going to adapt to their likes as well as they're going to adapt to your likes. It may be something that I never experienced. Prime example. This year, somebody had asked me if I wanted to go to an NBA game. I've never been. I mean, I like sports, but not to that, it's not that,
Mhm.
it doesn't do that for me. When I went, I had the best time of my life. I've never been, and it was something new, and it was a great
But
experience.
guess what you said though? Guess what you
What's
said
that?
though, T? Guess what you said though, Ree?
What's that?
You said he asked you.
And she went.
You didn't say he just came up and said, "I want to take a date. I want to take you on. I'm going to an NBA game. I want you to go." He asked you,
I
"Did
mean,
you want to go?"
Ask, did you
So
want to go?
guess what?
well, that's
You
how all the
went
days
because
start.
you
There's
want to
no dates
learn
Exactly.
that
about an
we're not
NBA
hitting
game.
people over the
That
head with clubs and dragging them to places.
Right. Right.
We're
When
gonna
you get
ask.
to
You're gonna
know,
ask how you're gonna
you're
get there.
right.
no.
But the thing is, when I take you to what I like, then you see what I like. So
Exactly.
when the time is there, you can offer me what I like. Just like she went to that game, so she knows she grabbed some NBA tickets,
Mm-hmm.
she can shoot them over there because that's something that he likes. Like it's teaching you the level to date on. You don't just, if you start off with 3 days, how do you know? At what point do you level up? I heard a little echo
As
that
you
time.
grow with that
And
individual,
okay,
you
my
learn
phone was
things
ringing.
about that individual. That's how you level up. You don't just automatically level up just because you went on 2 free dates.
Guess
You
what?
level up by
But
That's
learning.
so,
gonna
but
be
you're
the
not romantic at that time, are you? Not sparking? No, is it sparks? You
It
know
ain't
what I'm
about
saying?
being romantic in the
It's
beginning, right
not.
then and there. If it's about being romantic in the beginning, you need to establish, look here, I'm trying to start something romantic. Are you with it or you're not? Ain't no in between, ain't no gray area. I'm not getting ready to ask a woman to go somewhere that she doesn't know nothing about or she doesn't like. Now I'll ask her, I
Well, you
said, baby,
should.
have you
That's
ever
how
been
they
to
get
the
to know you.
hold on. Let me explain. Baby, have you ever been to an NBA game? She
No.
says no. Would you like to go and learn? If she says no, I don't know nothing about it, I'm not gonna tell her, okay, well, that's where I'm going. Well, since you ain't going, I ain't going with you. If she doesn't want to go, I'm going to meet her in the middle, and I'm gonna be like, okay, well, what would you like to do right now? I want to take you on a date. Where would you like to go?
So how would you feel that every time you offer somebody to do something, every time you say you want to do something, then they don't want to go because I ain't never done and I ain't gonna do it. You're not gonna get nowhere with them like that.
Because guess what though? If it's a consistent thing, that woman's not for me. It's time to cut my losses and keep it moving.
Cut it. All you gotta do is cut it.
I'm not gonna keep on trying to put a square in a circle.
It just if you try.
Right. Well, it's really happening out here. There's people who are dating.
But guess what though? Those are the people who are settling for second best.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, what I'm trying to understand and get the point across of the podcast is that they're not understanding that. You know what I'm saying? They're not understanding that with Dutch dates and free dates, you can't build a romantic bond with a woman because you didn't commit. Like you didn't put any consideration. Like when you get financial talk, consideration is a financial word, and you didn't put any consideration into what y'all was doing.
Let me. Can you clearly?
Look, say it again. I was talking over you. I'm sorry.
You sound far back, nephew.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. Developing romantic feelings has nothing to do with finance. Nothing. At all.
No, I agree.
You know where it comes from? Time. You come to my house. We watch TV.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I go to your house. You go play around. We go walk the park. We go to the movies. We go bowling. Guess what? But go walk in the park is free. You come to my house, we watching movies. I come and cook for you. I love to cook. I come and cook for you.
Well, hold on. Stay on that real quick. Stay on that. A lot of women are not going to go to a man's house on a date, especially if it's in the beginning. So that's like a turn off.
But the thing is,
you come off as a creep to ask a woman to come to your house on a first date.
Or after a walk, even after a free date, you can't do multiple free dates and expect that to be quality time, because it can be quality time and you getting to know each other, but how can they build a trust that you got them if you haven't exercised that ability to show them? Like you might can spend a month straight going on walks and talking and meeting each other, Netflix and chilling, but how can you be comfortable in that relationship if y'all ain't got to the point where y'all discuss finances?
Well, let me add on from the female perspective. What you got?
Hold on. Stop.
I got the chopper.
You said,
I know it.
Asking a woman to come to a man's house is some creepy shit.
But we'll come to yours.
But you want a nigga to come to your house
on the first date.
I don't even want them to come to my house for real. I get offended when they ask me to come.
Because hold on. I have asked many women to come to my house on a first date, and you know what? I brought her there, and guess what we did? We sat there and watched movies in the living room and talked. And I never come here, let's do this, let's do that.
I mean, it happens.
And you know what happened?
It happens where it goes just fine.
That woman told me that them same women that I did that with told me, I respect you more because you invited me to your home and you wasn't looking for no pussy. You wanted to get to
know. You know what? That's a turn on. To me, that is a turn on when a man invites you into his little sanctuary.
You just said it's creepy. You just said it was creepy.
It's creepy in the beginning.
No, I said it because usually 9 times out of 10, that man wants sex at that point. So yeah,
They
that's
trying to get you over there. They trying to get you over there for free, basically,
exactly.
and get really good friends with you and get a bond with you. And then when you be
You know
like,
what?
hey,
You
it's
dealing with
time
some.
when
Hey,
you wait
you know
for
what?
the
I'm gonna help you
consideration, it
out.
never really comes.
Them
Nobody
niggas that
comes
you
to
dealing
my
with,
house.
Charmaine, you need to leave them the fuck alone because they all they want is some
Exactly.
pussy. Because guess what? And I'm gonna put it like this: I'm a big freak, and I love a woman. But every time I meet a woman and I bring her to my house, it ain't about no pussy because guess what? You can't just go around fucking anything. You gotta, if you really interested in a person, you're gonna invite them into your world and be like, this is what I bring to the table. I want to get to know you. You sit in
Now
millions
that's
in the
part
couch and
of
I
it.
sit
That's
right
what I
here.
bring to the table. Like, and so when like you can't just invite anybody to your house, really. So you must have felt comfortable with those women, because you can't bring just even if you're not dating them, you can't bring anybody to your house. So that's somebody you felt comfortable with and you had a lot of respect for. So when you're going on these free dates and these Dutch
But you
dates
was
and
just
they've
saying,
never
you just
brought
said,
you
hold
to
on, hold
their
on, hold on.
home
You
to
just
say
sat
what
here
they put on
saying
the table.
going on a date with someone you're just meeting, and now you're saying just somebody I'm comfortable with. How can I be comfortable with them if I'm just meeting them? I'm inviting them into
Because
my world to show them,
but
to hold on, to show that woman, baby, I'm interested in you because guess what? I am allowing you to come into my sanctuary, my place of peace. And if I invite you into that, that is me showing
you
you
because you was
that I am
interested in her in
romantically
that manner.
interested and I want to learn about you. It's not about
Yeah,
me
you was
because guess
interested
what?
in her,
You can
but
get in it. Listen to me. In today's era, and right now, today's era, all it takes is $40, a blunt, and some drink, and a bitch will come to your house and fuck you and your friend.
Exactly.
A real woman ain't getting ready to do that. She's not.
I got kicked out.
She's not. I have. I'll put it like
okay,
this. I'll
so
put it like this.
okay,
I
I'm
have had a
uh,
woman come to my house and she spent the night. Hold on, let me explain. Let me
Let's
tell
finish.
you.
Let him
Let me
finish.
tell you. I had a woman come to my house, spend the night with me. And you know what I did the whole night? I let her lay on my chest and I held her and didn't touch her one time. And her intentions was,
To fuck.
so
I'm
what
gonna
type
get
of
me
dates did
some.
y'all have
But guess
before
what?
and after that? What type of dates did y'all go on before and after that?
Lovely dates ever
Everything.
since. And I'm talking about everything's been gravy.
Let me ask
And
you
And
I'm
want
this.
talking
me to
about,
tell you
guess
the
what? The
difference
woman has,
in
and let me
Let me
tell you,
ask
hold on, hold on. And she has the utmost respect for me, and I have the utmost respect for her because guess what? The shit has grown to be something more than either one of us thought it was because neither one of us was looking for it. And guess what? It fell into my lap like a loaf of bread. And guess what?
let me ask you something right quick.
It's
well, I
great.
Charmaine.
mean,
Charmaine.
men
Let
men
me ask
have
you
a
this right
little
quick.
more security in inviting strangers to their
Let,
homes
let,
than women
let me
do.
ask you this,
Yeah.
So
Charmaine.
it could be looked at differently.
I
So then
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
do
yeah.
when you invite a woman to your home, that's almost the equivalent of showing her your net worth a little bit. So where that could be considered real consideration, look at this man how he lives. But if
I
you're
let me
just
see.
ask you this.
dating,
Still
you
coming at
after
coming
I
at you.
free date twice, you really not coming to my house,
Yeah, I'm
yet.
with Charmaine. You're not coming to
Okay,
my house.
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this right here. I want you right now. Give me your whole day if you taking me on a date tonight. Give it to me.
Get closer to the mic and ask me that one more time.
I, I want you right now. Give me your whole day. How you want this date to go?
How I would want the date to
You're
go.
taking him on a
Um,
date. You're
Yeah,
taking him
come
on
on
a
a date.
date. How is the date going to go? The whole day.
Whole day.
How is your day going to go?
okay,
Explain to
say for
me.
instance, I tell you that I want to go on a date, and I tell you what time to pick me up. I want you to be on time, not too early. I want you to go to the event with me. And if I'm there and everything is paid for, like all the food and the drinks is paid for, I want you to be like, oh, look, do you want another drink? I pay for everything, but I still want you to offer me, Do I need to pay for the valet? Do I need to pay for parking? Do you know, I'm gonna give the tip, but maybe here's a flower. I might pull up to the gas station and be like, thank you. Don't just take me home.
Guess what?
Hey, hold on. After Charmaine go, I'ma go. I'm gonna give you a day too.
Go ahead,
Let Charmaine
Riri.
finish. Now let Charmaine
Go ahead,
finish.
Riri.
I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna respond to Charmaine right quick.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now go ahead. I'm gonna sit back on this one.
Y'all want me to go?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. So you already know you didn't ask me on the date first of all. So
Hold on.
No, Riri. No.
That
This
ain't what
is
it
you.
was.
This
That
is
ain't what
you.
it was.
no,
This is
y'all
you
Hold on,
taking him
wait.
out on a date.
okay. All right. Okay. If I'm taking you out on a date, first of all, if I'm taking you, we're either going to meet somewhere and we're going to hop in the car together. One of us is going to park our car, or we may decide that we'll just meet up at the place tag.
That's a good option. I've done
He'll
that.
drive or I'll drive. I like to eat. Usually a lot of people know that I like to eat, so most likely it'll probably be at a restaurant. I'm not picky when it comes to the restaurants. Only thing I'm picky about is the type of food, meaning I don't really do seafood and this and that. And here's the thing. If I pay for the bill, if I take you out, I do expect you to at least leave the tip to kind
Leave
of
the tip
compensate,
and leave me something.
doing your part as far as the date is concerned. After that, if the night is still early, we may, just say if it's a nice night out, we may go walking or whatever, just walking and talking. And then at the end of the day, being considerate of time, being considerate that we're new and still getting to know each other, we may end the night early. I'm a hugger. I'm a touchy feely. I'm an affectionate person. So I may leave off with a hug, maybe a light little kiss on the cheek, and then we go our separate ways.
Right. They
Now,
tripping because I said leave me something.
I'm with it.
Hold up. Yeah, we let y'all speak. We let y'all speak. Go ahead, cuz you do your thing.
Right.
I got this. I got something for them.
I got you, Charmaine. Can you hear me, honey? Can you hear me?
Yeah, like that. I can hear you like that. Why with your chest?
All
Say it with your chest.
Right.
All right. All right. This is normal for me, okay? I'm gonna ask you. No, I'm not fuck asking you. I'm gonna tell you that we're going on a date. I'm gonna tell you what
Ooh.
time. I'm gonna tell you where we're going. I'm coming to get you. Wherever you at. I'm gonna come to your door. I'm gonna walk you to my car. Open that door. Let you sit down. Close that door. And guess what? I'm gonna put you to the test. Because I'm only gonna unlock your side. I want to see if you're gonna unlock.
See if I'm gonna reach over. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna take you to where we're going. The reservations are gonna be set. And guess what? The rose is already there.
Oh Lord.
You're gonna be sitting there.
That's something. That's a little thing that guys don't.
We can't talk something.
Okay.
You know.
We got them.
And guess what? You're gonna sit down first, then I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna make sure the weather come over. I'm gonna ask you. I don't care what the race is gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you, what would you like? What would you like? You want to say that one more time? What would you like?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You pick what you want. Then I pick what I want.
Can I ask a question right there that pertains to that? Okay.
Mm-mm. So, a lot of times, how waiters are. A lot of times, my food might come first. I'm not going to eat that food yet until you get yours.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And I'm going to start the conversations. I'm gonna ask you questions because I want to see where your mind is at. Because most of you women want to throw their bodies, and I want to see where you at intellectually. So we're gonna have these deep conversations, but I'm also gonna make you laugh at the same time. My words, my conversation is what's gonna turn your mind on. But when your mind is turned on, you're gonna be turned on down there. But that's not even what I'm thinking about. And when we finish eating, I pay the tip. We now we done had our dinner. You said you want to go bowling.
And so this is what's gonna happen though. Once we get in that bowling ring,
I'm not done.
mm-hmm.
Y'all taking too long.
Right.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because I'm giving you my whole night.
Mm-hmm.
Man, look, man. Hold on, cuz. I'm sorry, cuz. I can't take it no more.
No, but you know what?
I can't take it no more.
I was gonna say it like
Come
this.
on, let's let cuz have it.
All right,
Yeah, he's
all
itching.
right, go ahead. He's easy.
So here's
Okay,
the
go
thing.
ahead.
Here, we can break this down for you. First of all, I'm gonna call you, baby. Do you have any plans today? You got any plans
Well,
today,
good.
baby? No. Okay. Well, I would like to take you on a date today. I
Okay.
got a few things I would like for us to do today because I want to get to know who you are. I'm gonna establish this before we do anything. What my intentions
That's
are.
right.
So guess
Because
what? Okay,
I want to get to know who you are.
Now we done set the foundation. Okay, sweetheart, what type of food do you like? You tell me what you want. Okay, well, I know a spot over here. Let's go over here and check it out. Now we're going to get something to eat. That's what you want. You might not want to go get something to eat. Well, baby, I'm not hungry right now. Okay, well, what would you like to do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go down to the bridge and go walking. Okay, cool. Let's go. Would you like to get something to drink first? You want something to snack on? Anything like that? And the whole time I'm doing this, I'm asking you, what do you want? What do you need from me? I ain't asked you for nothing. Now, you tell me now.
So do you expect that to be reciprocated to you?
Hold on. We let y'all speak, let us speak. So now, the whole time I ain't asked you, I don't give a fuck. You ain't even got to bring your purse. All you got to do is put your ID in your pocket in case you might want something to drink. You don't need nothing because I asked you to go on a date. And if I asked you to go anywhere in the world with me, that means it's my ticket. I'm not getting ready to ask a woman to go on a date and she got to pay for anything. If I ask a woman to go on a date and she said, well, baby, I got the tip. No, you don't. I didn't ask you to pay for anything. I asked you to come out with me. Now, if you put any money, if you come out of your pocket for anything, that was because you went in the store on your own while I was getting gas so that we can go somewhere else and enjoy the rest of our night. And then when everything is all done and over with, I don't want your pussy. Because guess what?
And that's how it should be. Those are dates. Those are chivalry.
I already got your mind because guess what? I'm doing something for you that you're not used to doing.
And that's where people who go on Dutch dates.
When somebody go on the date, when they go on the date, most people are looking to contribute. If I'm asking a woman, I don't give a fuck if it's to go to a funeral. She ain't got to pay for nothing. If I ask a woman to walk to the corner store, nothing. When you ask someone to go on a date, that means I'm responsible for you. If I tell you,
I get it, but isn't it a courtesy? Isn't it a courtesy for the other party to pay the tip, though?
No, it's not. No, it's not because I didn't ask you to pay for anything.
That's what they're saying. That's how a lot of the modern men are telling us is that if they take us out to eat, we need to pay the tip.
A real man is going to ask a woman out, and he's going to make sure that he can cover anything that they do.
Agreed. But the person that I volunteered that tip. Now I have some that
I'm
say,
not
"Nah, put
asking
the
you.
money up." They
You
tell me put
cannot
my
listen to
money
me,
up,
Joe.
but
You
I
cannot.
still
You're
insist.
personalizing. You're personalizing. You cannot personalize. What you
Okay,
have to
answer
And
this,
do.
that
Thunder.
is
I'm asking. If I ask a woman, baby, let's go. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. And it requires us to drive 1 mile. That's my car. That's my gas. That's me paying the entry fee of wherever we go.
Right, but
I did
answer
not
this for
ask
both
that
of y'all.
woman. I
Both of
did
y'all
not
answer this
ask this
question.
woman.
Answer this. Why is it that when I said it hasn't happened to me, but I do see a lot of posts or whatever where guys are complaining about women that go above and beyond, I guess, a regular meal. They may add extra drinks, a certain budget amount, I guess, that a guy may have. Why is it that a guy gets upset when they tell the woman to order what she wants, and when she does, and if it's above what their pocket holds, it's a problem? Now I'll wait.
Well,
because they're
it's
picking and choosing the
accountability.
type of women they want to go out with.
It's accountability of the man. He should take you where he can afford.
Okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay,
So
so let's flip it
why are they
around.
out here being little bitch? Why are they being little bitch asses and complaining?
What
If you
he just
can't
said.
afford it,
Now
why take her?
I'm gonna give you my. Here's my
Okay.
answer for that right there. If a woman, here's a lot of reason why it's a situation, because 9 times out of 10, that man has been shooting bullshit to this woman about he got this, that, and the third. And he's like, here, baby, you can go, you know what I'm saying? Order whatever you want. I got this, that, and the third. But then he's not expecting that woman to really, truly order
Be hungry.
from that side of the
Or
menu.
order drink.
Right.
He's not expecting that. But when that woman does, now it's an issue. So in order for that, and for me, first of all, I'm not gonna go somewhere. I'm not gonna take a motherfucker to some 10-star restaurant and I got motherfucking 2-star money.
Exactly.
Because guess
Right.
what? Now I'm getting ready to be back this motherfucker washing dishes, taking out garbage, and goddamn
Hey,
saving
you became
25
an
an hour
instant
for the next
employee.
10 hours.
So this is this. After
Now
this,
guess what? Now I'm fucking embarrassed. Now I'm embarrassed because guess what? Now I'm embarrassed because I tried to impress a woman and I was broke. 2, I couldn't afford my bill. Now I'm working in this motherfucker for free. Or
do they let you
possibly
do that?
it could be one of
I
those
thought they called the
restaurants
police or
where
something.
they didn't allow that and they called the fucking police on you. Now I'm going to jail
Right.
because I'm serious.
Straight to jail.
So you in
Okay.
order to get a date to work, the man has to completely give the woman what he's looking for, to give that woman the option. If this is what she wants to do, I have to be willing to be like, okay, baby, I want to take you on a date today. Do you have plans? No, I don't got plans. Okay, I would like to take you here. Is that okay with you? Does it always happen that way? No, it don't. Because sometimes,
Right. So I got a question now. So after all of this dating, after this date, and y'all had a good date, are you just expecting a text message or a call? Because see, I'm the type of woman who feel like if somebody takes me on a nice extravagant date, the next time I talk to them, if I had a good time and I want to see them again, I'm gonna reciprocate that energy. I'm gonna be like, hey, I got tickets to this. I got this. I want you to do this with me. But if you're pursuing me, and I take you on this date and I buy tickets, you think because I said let's go, do you stop? Like I'm not buying the drinks, I'm not buying food, even though I've asked you
but
out.
notice what you just said. You're reciprocating the energy that he just gave you. And if you reciprocate that energy that he just gave you,
you, guess what? That man just paid for everything y'all just done. So guess what that means? Now it's your turn. You just said it.
Okay, and I accept
You're
that.
gonna
I eat that. Okay,
reciprocate
I
that
take
energy.
you out.
So that means, so what that means is I ain't gotta give you no gas money. I ain't gotta give no
That's
tip.
right.
I ain't gotta ask. I don't gotta come out my pocket for nothing at all.
So does that start a tit for tat relationship?
How is that tit for tat?
No, she's
Because
talking about in a good way. She's talking about
tit
it
for
like
tat?
exchange.
Guess what? All you doing, you just sat here and said you're reciprocating the energy you just
because I
got.
want you to feel appreciated though.
So if you're
Listen, let me get this
reciprocating the
out real quick.
energy you
Hold
just
on.
got,
I want you to be I want you to feel like I appreciated all of that. So I do something to let you know that I appreciate what you did. Am I now an equal pursuer to where you're not gonna take over and still be like, for for women who live 50-50 or 100-100, like do you have to like establish whether you're going to be paying for dates? And it's just it gets
No.
weird.
Let me help you out. Let me help you out, sweetheart. And this is what I want you to take from this. You can't say that you're going to reciprocate something that a man did for you and then expect him to do things the way you want it to be done. If you're going to reciprocate the energy that he gave you, that means from A to Z, you do the same exact thing. That's not tit for tat.
But we do it for different reasons.
Hold on. No. You just said, I'm basing this on totally
Reciprocate appreciation, but we take men out.
Guess what? But the thing about it is, guess what though? You know what's going to get that man to pursue you even more? You reciprocate that energy that he just showed you, baby, and you take him and do him the same way he did you. Guess what that man's gonna do? The next 3 or 4 dates, you might not never come out your motherfucking pocket for nothing. And he'll tell you, you might say, baby, I want to go on a date. And that man's gonna pull up and be like, come on, I got you.
That's if it's a date number 2. Charmaine, make sure you match exactly what they put out. Don't go above and beyond, because the minute you start doing that, then they gonna start expecting more out of you.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it gets to the point where you can
give them more than what they give you.
Yeah, it gets to the point. Listen. It gets to the point where they can expect from you like you expect from them, and I'm thinking it's not the same. I showed you what I like, and I share with you, and I appreciate, but I don't want to be the pursuer to where it's like you get to be expected.
If y'all want to personalize, we're gonna personalize. We're gonna personalize right here.
No, it ain't no personalization. It's just men. You try to show them extra, and then they expect it. Now all of a sudden,
and I want to stick to the topic about the Dutch dates, because men that go on dates, they can't get that energy back. But I'm saying the men who go on those free dates.
Because guess what? But guess what though? Because here's the thing. Now we ain't gonna run from this part because y'all done stuck y'all foot in y'all mouth. That's why y'all trying to get the hell away from this.
Bring him. Hey Ron, bring him closer to the mic. Bring Steve closer to the mic.
Here's the thing. Here it is right here. Y'all want a nigga to take y'all out and do this, that, and the third, but y'all not willing to go the same mile that man went. But if he doesn't do that, he's full of shit. But
no, I just don't want nobody to not take me out. Like, I just don't want nobody to not do. I don't want nobody to get accustomed to free days.
If you spend $20, you want a nigga to spend $20.
No, if I spend $20, I want him to spend $40.
Now,
are you fucking serious? But this ain't your man though. So why, just because you spend 20, why should I have to spend 40? Because I'm a man.
Because if we're pursuing a relationship.
Okay, so here's the thing. So guess what? Here's the thing. Now that you done put that out there, now I'm gonna rip you with this one.
Come closer to the mic, Steve, so the whole audience can hear it. I can hear it, but I want everybody to hear you. So put your mouth closer to the mic.
You just sat here and said, listen to me. You just said if a man, if you spend 20, if a man spends $20 on you, if you spend $20 on a man, you want him to spend 40. But guess what?
Yes.
Turn that around. You know what you're gonna say about that man? That nigga's broken. He just used me.
Damn.
Are you serious?
No,
Stop playing.
no.
It don't work that way. Yes, you are. That's what you're saying. If that man, why should I have to spend? If we are not in a committed relationship, why should I have to spend more just because I'm the man?
I'm getting ready to tell you. I'm getting ready to tell you because number one, I'm getting ready to personalize it. The type of female that I am, I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled, and I like to be spoiled as well as I like to spoil my man and a man. So,
Right.
to Charmaine's point, if I go out here, I'm going to do the most, but I expect him to come back and do the most and then some to show me, because guess what?
To show me. Absolutely. You gotta lead. You gotta lead by it.
So where in the hell is it? When is the last? So
hey, everybody, one at a time. No yelling.
Okay, so
I don't know
Ree,
my volume. I feel like I gotta holler because I sound low on this end.
so Ree, let me help you out, cuz. Let me help you out right here. And this is what
And
we're gonna
comment to her point because
we're gonna make this shit real simple.
what I was saying.
We're gonna make this shit real simple, y'all. We're gonna make this shit real simple. There's not a fucking relationship on the face of this earth that's gonna be 50-50 in today's time. Because guess what? There's gonna come a point in time. There's gonna be, stop. Listen, just listen. There's gonna come a point in time where guess what? Somebody's gonna have to give a little more. Because guess what? If you're trying to progress in a relationship and you're trying to build something, if you,
but this is the point.
are
As a
pursuing,
woman,
hold on.
Okay.
If you are the woman pursuing that man, guess what? You need to give a little bit more. If that man is pursuing the woman, he has to give a little more. So just because you spend $20 on me, don't mean I gotta spend 40. That's
right.
Now you're being greedy.
No, it's
because
it's just a level of showing. It's just a level. Hold on, let me say this real quick. It's just a level of.
Here's the thing. No, it's not.
Listen, Steve, it's a level of showing that you are.
Now you know what. Now here's what you're gonna do. Here's what you're gonna do.
Let me finish real quick. Let me speak to what you just said.
You want that man to spend $40.
Let me speak to the. Okay, this is what it is. It's a level of showing that you.
$40.
It's a level of showing that you are the pursuer, you are wanting to take the role of the provider, and you are, sort of taking a dominance of. That's when you get either the alpha male, you're gonna wear the pants in a relationship, or I'm gonna be running this type of stuff. I want you to actually show. Let me finish. I want you to actually show that there's a pursuit there. Like if I give a little, it's like, yeah, I'm interested. I'm biting what you're saying. I'm doing my little part. I'm, what they say, showing a little leg, but like, no, I'm participating. Let me let you know that I want to be here, but I want you to, step it up. Don't just, even like you said, if it was a relationship that's 50-50, that's different from pursuing.
How can a man do all of that if he don't know nothing about you to do those type of things?
Exactly.
It's the pursuit. That's the chase. That's the chase that men either feel obligated
I'm not getting ready to break my neck. I'm not getting ready to break my neck to be with a woman that I have to constantly spend more on her.
Not necessarily spend more, but just make the effort.
Said if you spend 20, I gotta spend 40.
It's an effort about it. It's not necessarily an exact dollar amount.
The effort's already being made.
It's the effort behind it.
And I tell you, the effort's already been made. If I take you on a date and I tell you, I got you, baby, let's go. The effort's being shown right there.
Yeah,
Now,
that was
what
you
you
inviting.
look,
That was you
so
inviting. But I'm saying when a woman say, "Let me go," when a
now
woman
what
take
you're
you
looking
out,
for,
when you
looking for,
talking,
you want a
when
nigga, Charmaine, you want a nigga to do husband shit, and you don't even know the man. You want a nigga to do
that's not
shit that
no,
he's
true.
a,
that
he's a
is
That's
not
not
husband,
it.
true.
You
and
gotta
you ain't
listen to what we.
met him.
That's
You
not
gotta
true.
let
The
me
thing
get out
of
what
it
I'm saying.
is, this is
Hold
the
up,
thing.
Riri. Let me check.
A man is gonna know the type of female that he's pursuing first of all. So he's gonna know that she's a 60-40 type of female. He's gonna know that she's that female on that level before he even decides to pursue her. So at
But
the point to where she's paying a 20, he already gonna know he's getting ready to pay the 40.
I want you to know, yes, I want you to know that we gonna match each other's lifestyle. Like, say for instance, that am I, committing myself to a lifetime of 50-50 dates? Am I it's getting to know who you are as a person.
Where in the
Like
fuck do y'all think that a
setting
relationship is gonna
setting a
always be
wave,
50-50? Please help me understand. Where in the fuck is a relationship going to be 50-50 all the time?
All the time.
How?
No, it's not. The
humanly
whole point.
possible.
Look, that's the beauty of it. It's never supposed to be 50-50 all the time.
But you
It's
just
always,
said you want everything to be.
listen. Let me show you. Let me
Y'all
finish. You
crazy
gotta
as
let me
hell.
finish. It's supposed to be. Listen, hold on. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get my point out. It's never supposed to be 50-50. It's supposed to be 100-100. So if I show you that I'm interested, I want you coming in doing 100. I want you going 100. And then, like, when I reciprocate and I say appreciate, take it as appreciation. You do the consideration. Both of those are financial terms. I'm going to show you that you appreciate it, but you have to do that consideration to where, if we bonding and you want to make this romantic, yeah, do the consideration and let me do the appreciation. Everybody got to play their part.
You got to be out your rabbit ass mind. Because guess what? Here's the thing. In the beginning of a relationship, I ain't getting ready to do all of that if I don't know that this woman is worth it. And
Why
Yes,
not
you
though?
do. Yes, you do. And I'm going to
Why?
attack both
Yeah,
of
why
y'all
not?
personally. I'm going to attack both of y'all personally because I know everybody on this live. And I know that women in the past, when I'm gonna say both of y'all, when it has been that type of woman, you felt that she was the one. Both of y'all went out y'all way and y'all did whatever because y'all thought that she was the one. So y'all missed me with all of that, both of y'all.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, exactly. So don't get on this live.
But this is the thing.
And it goes both ways because I fought men hard. I'm taking men out
all
on
those
dates.
women,
Appreciation.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right here. Charmaine, listen here. If I'm chasing you, I better see that you chasing me.
Exactly. Agree.
I ain't.
Agree.
Right, and that's where the appreciation come in. And that's the thing. I don't want it to get too jumbled where it's like, unless we really jigging and we get in a relationship, I want the pursuit. I don't want it to be like I'm pursuing you, because when it gets to the point where I'm pursuing you and you looking at options, if you pick an option after I pursued you, I feel like I got played as a woman. So I'm
Exactly.
gonna pursue me.
Tell me, Ree.
What, cuz?
You said, because Ree, now I'm gonna base this off of what you just sat here and said.
Okay.
You just sat here and said that both of us, we have had women that we pursued and we did all of that. And you know what the reason for that was, since you won't put it out there? Nigga, we was trying to get some
because
pussy.
y'all thought
Let's
she was
keep
the
it a
one.
buck now.
And
I didn't say no. It wasn't about thinking she was the one. It was because we was doing it to get some pussy. Let's keep it a buck. Because
and that's what you're supposed to do. That's why Dutch dates and free dates are out.
Because here's the thing. Here's the difference. When you are looking for that one, you're going to put quality time and quality effort into each and everything you do with that individual. You're not going to just be like, here, okay, well, I did this, she did that. No, you're not. You're going to go above and beyond for that person.
Y'all paid $1 for some pussy. Y'all went, y'all spent all this
Everybody
time
pays
on
for it. Everybody pays
So
for
look,
sex. Everybody pays
y'all
for
pay
sex.
for
What do you mean?
pussy. Y'all won't set a foundation with a woman that y'all really interested in. She gotta be 50-50,
Me
but you will
fucked
pay
up.
for
You got
some.
me fucked
Exactly.
up. You got me
Exactly.
now because I'm gonna
That's
going
answer
the
that for
out
you
problem that
because
we
guess
have
what?
with
I'm
these
gonna answer. Hold on,
free
no,
and
hold,
Dutch
hold, hold,
dates.
hold,
We
hold,
got
hold.
right,
we gotta
No,
pay,
right.
sir. No,
but
sir. No,
everybody
sir.
else get
No,
money
sir.
off top.
Because guess what?
Exactly.
Guess what? How you figure? How you figure? Because guess what? If you take me out to dinner and we fucking that night, you just paid me to fuck you. What do you mean? Because you
Whatever.
paid
But
for everything, didn't you?
that's not what women is trying to do. That's what I'm saying the difference in going on a Dutch date,
That
a
ain't what
free
I just
date.
said.
Dudes
I
is
said
trying to.
if you take
There's
me out,
hardly
if
no
you take
men
me
are
out,
attracted in going out with women that they're not trying to
man,
sleep with.
you live
So
in it.
these
Hey
dudes are
man, you
trying to
get
go
out of
out on free
Cinderella's
dates, Dutch
world.
dates, and 50
You
50
living in
dates for free.
Cinderella's world.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna bring my mouth to this.
There you go.
You gonna do what?
Y'all women living in a delusional world.
No,
Whatever.
the
Y'all
men is
very
living in a
delusional.
delusional world because
They
men
really are.
want to set the standard, but
We
they're
are
not
real. We
coming
live in
up to the
reality.
They
standard.
really are.
But y'all not coming up to the
No.
expectation.
Okay, so let me ask
If
you
you're not
something.
fitting the expectation, you
Ooh.
cannot set the
Hey,
standard.
hold on. I got it. Hold on. Guess what? I'm gonna say this here is y'all women also have unreasonable, delusional expectations.
It's not delusional.
Hold
How
on.
is a
Why is it
man
not delusional? Okay, so
hundred
what pretty much
percent
what
in?
you're sitting here saying, everything you pretty much what you're saying is everything is the man's fault.
Yes,
Because
what I'm
if
saying,
he's
everything
not
is a
doing it
man's
the
fault.
way
Right,
Listen,
Tiffany.
everything is a
gotta be out
man's
your
fault
fucking rabbit ass
because
mind.
let me get it out.
Are you
Because in
serious? Are you serious?
real life
How
is
is everything a man's fault? Please help me
let me
understand.
tell you, because in real life, everything, real life be life. And so, life, if you get married or something, y'all might have to go 50-50. But in that dating and courting sense, men want to be pursued just as much as women, where we got to come off of our soft life.
What's wrong?
But if we
What's
was
wrong with
out there
that?
tricking with y'all, we
What's
get
wrong with
what
that?
we want. But if we're trying to let y'all do the 100% like y'all do when y'all tricking, we don't get the same response that we do if y'all was. And so in the beginning, from the beginning, you're supposed to be doing 100%. And when y'all get comfortable with each other, then that's when it's like, okay, we both gonna give a little because I
I see
understand
why
your
you.
situation. Let me
I
put
see
in
why
my
you.
50 real
No,
quick.
cause see here we
And
get it.
I'm not
Here's
putting
what
no,
we.
I'm not paying no nigga. I'm not
Y'all
buying no
motherfuckers
nigga.
is crazy.
I'm not doing
Both of
nothing
y'all are
until
living. Both of y'all.
no, until
Both of
he
y'all. The
says
shit.
enough and
But
has done
understand,
enough for me that I'm satisfied to where I feel like
Nah,
he's
like
gonna
you
keep
know what?
pursuing
You
me.
know what y'all
Then
problem is.
that's when
You know
he
what y'all
can
listen to me. You know what the problem is. Here's the problem.
that other men have done
Yep.
it, and that nowadays it's hard to find men like that mate like they used to. Like
exactly.
men, there's a caliber of men that's accustomed to that, and then when you meet somebody that's not, it's weird to us.
Okay,
Exactly.
so then that goes both ways. That goes both ways. So how the fuck is it the man's problem? All the man's fault? Please help me understand. Because guess what?
Because
You
they pursue
motherfucking
men
women are
who
so
tell them like,
emotional. Women are so emotional, so confused about shit. Because guess what? You would take shit that you done been through with the last 22 niggas and bring it into your new relationship with the nigga
you
that ain't did
supposed
nothing
to.
but be good to you.
Men
Are you
do.
crazy?
You crazy?
I'm
You
done.
supposed to.
Men do the
Hey,
same
hey,
How
hold
thing.
you
on,
gonna
hold
get
on,
Men do
past
the
things like
same
hold on.
listen
And
to
thing.
I'm gonna
the
say
answer?
this. I'm gonna say
That's
this
Men
what
do
here.
we
I'm
the
gonna,
here
same
for.
thing.
I'm
If
gonna
my
say, I'm gonna
baby
say this
mama
here.
got this, my dad, men do the same thing. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna say this here. Yeah,
I'm
she back. She
Okay.
back. I'm gonna say this here is how do y'all women expect a man to understand y'all emotions and feelings when y'all don't even know understand your own shit?
We do, and we talk and we
You
tell you.
don't.
We
You
tell you,
don't.
like
You
we're telling
don't.
you, we do talk,
You
and you just
don't.
don't listen. But you
You
see how
don't.
y'all
You
cut me
don't.
straight off. But let me tell you why.
Exactly.
Because
Because
Steve
y'all
got
discount
mad.
our feelings.
All
Listen,
right.
Steve got mad
All right.
when I asked
No,
him,
no,
"How
no
am
more
I
cutting
gonna take?"
off. Go ahead.
Look, he said, how am I going to get mad if I'm going to take something from another relationship and break it to him? Now, those are relationships that taught you something. So if the relationship was good, then you take the good part when you learn to be loved properly. If the relationship is bad, if you see those same traits from a bad relationship, you're not supposed to give the next person the benefit of the doubt. You come to them and say, look, I've seen this before. And then they feel like you bringing something from the last relationship. But what you're doing is telling them what you learned, and it's their obligation to say, you did that, let me do
it different.
What does understand
that got to do with anything coming into my new relationship?
Because that's two different women. Because of learned behavior.
What I learned
it's called a pattern.
Because okay, look at that. Okay, so guess what?
But listen, if you're doing things that made the last relationship that they had didn't work, and they're telling you, you're doing the same thing, this is happening like I've seen before. Let's not do this. You have to take that into consideration. You can't comment. You gotta say it with your chest, Javante.
Why am I going to do anything that I did? Why am I going to do anything that I did in my last relationship that failed, whether it was good or bad, why am I going to bring that toxic shit into my new relationship with a woman that is nothing like the last woman I was with? You don't bring the
toxic, you bring the lessons that you learn. You bring the lessons with you. So if you got a man that's coming home at 3 a.m. every day, and the next dude is saying that,
so you mean to tell me you don't learn from your toxic shit? So is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but you don't take the toxicity, you take the lessons that you learn from it. So listen, like, say for instance, you coming home at 3 a.m. every day, and I was in a relationship with a cheater who was coming home at 3 a.m. every day. And I say, look here, I've been through this with somebody coming home at 3 a.m. Prove to me that you're not cheating. Prove to me that you at work till 3 a.m.
First of all, you are the one who is at you. Listen,
she gonna stop it. She gonna check it. She gonna settling.
No, it's not settling. It's the man refusing.
You're settling because if a nigga's coming in at a consistent,
he might have a job. So you got to tell me, do you got a job or not, that you got to be in at 3 a.m. Like, you got to listen to those questions, especially when dealing with grown people. Like somebody said in another show,
we all in a relationship with a motherfucker. Why you don't know if he got a job that requires him to be at work at 3 a.m.?
Yeah. Truck drivers, for one, they get up at 2 and 3, and they got to be at the job site by 7 when the shift starts. So you got to prove to me that this is what you really doing. You know, don't just make me feel like that. You know, and it's only a conversation. Now, all the men at the emotional stuff, when all it takes is a conversation to clear it up.
Come on, baby, stop it, like for real. Come on, Charmaine, come on, stop it. Because here, let me help you out.
I'm trying to get you to agree with me.
Out. Okay. I'm not going to agree with you because the shit that you're saying is literally it's non-believable because you're saying shit that is not possible. Because if you got a man that you fuck with and you don't know his schedule and you don't know why this man is coming in at 3 a.m. and he's consistently doing it and you feel that he's cheating, you already know that nigga's fucking somebody else.
Exactly.
No, that's not what I said. You taking the parts that work for me. You not listening to the whole reason why it was questioned.
Hey,
you taking the parts that you want to take. What I said was, say for instance, no, listen, what I said was, say for instance, I was dating a person who was cheating, who came in at 3 because they was at the club. And then I run into somebody who, you know, you just getting to know them and you notice that they coming back, you know, they popping up at 3 a.m. and you're like, hey, you know, explain to me this. Like, men don't be wanting to explain stuff. Like, they not obligated to explain to a new person.
Yeah, well, I say, ain't nobody coming coming to my house until 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, I'm saying popping up phone calls or whatever. You not available.
You just sat here and said, sweetheart, that you was dating a man that was cheating, that was coming home at 3 a.m. That's what
and
you
then you
said.
meet somebody new
You
with
didn't
the
say
same traits
nothing
we
about
got on this one.
none of that.
Y'all mixing it all up on me to make it turn around back on me. But
You
you
know
said,
what?
why do you
Listen to
bring
me.
stuff into a
No, I'm
relationship?
not.
What
No,
I
I'm
said is
not.
that you
No, I'm not.
learn from
Not.
your past, and
Because
that's how
listen
you
to me.
bring
I don't
stuff
give a fuck.
up.
I'll put you like this. I'll put you like this. I'll put you like this. Listen to me. And this is the God's honest truth. And if you think I'm lying, you can you can ask the woman that I'm dealing with right now. Since we're gonna put it out there, I'm gonna put it out there. Since you want to personalize, we're gonna personalize right here. Anything
I haven't personalized it,
that
but
I
I mean,
have done
we can.
but you just said you was dealing with a man that came in at 3 a.m. that was cheating on you.
No,
So that's
I
what you
said
said.
what
You
So we
put
if.
put
an
it up.
example.
You missing the what?
Come on, man. Y'all, come on, man. No.
Every time
Okay, but I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Let me say what I'm saying. Let me say what I'm saying. Let me say what I'm saying. I'm saying this. Anything that I went through in my previous relationship with another woman, I'm not going to do with my new woman, whether it was good or bad, because every woman is different and you have to create new avenues for your new relationship, to grow. Because what was good for that last relationship, might not be good for this one. Now, what was bad in that relationship will never come into my new relationship, because guess what? It was fucked up then, so what makes me think it'll be fucked up? It won't be fucked up now.
Right.
And that's an individualized, personalized statement. But
And
not all people do that. Some people, when you see traits, it didn't work. They thought they was slick with the last one, and they pull it to the next one, and you be like, "Hey, I saw that before." Where a group of people thought they were slick, and you don't do that. That was the point that I was making.
That's true.
let me say something.
Just because
Let me say something.
because it looked like something, that don't mean that's what it is. Because if
But you
that's the
can't get
case,
offended when they
hold on
ask
though.
about it.
If that's the case, then there ain't a fucking relationship on the face of the earth that's gonna work.
That's
Now
why
let
you
me say
can't get
something to
mad.
your point, cuz. You said good or bad. I'm going to personalize this. This is where I disagree with you, because there were some good things that I did in my relationship, one of my relationships, that ended up being bad. And what that was I called myself trying to take a romantic trip on a yacht for my birthday. I took the wrong motherfucker. Somebody who had a poverty mindset that never did that. So they almost turned it into to be the worst trip/vacation that I've ever been on. So yes, I do want to do that same thing again, but with the right person, if that makes sense.
I want to take stuff. I learned stuff from every relationship. I came out of myself before.
I get that. But here's the thing, though. There's nothing wrong with doing that right there. Not everything you don't do. If you did, like you said, that's one thing that you said was good. What about all the other stuff that was good? Just because it
There's
worked
some
in that
things I
last
will repeat.
relationship, you take
what you need and leave what you don't.
Then we let you speak. We let you speak.
No, you didn't. Y'all kept moving it around on me.
I'm not
right.
Last women. But look, here's what you said. You took a situation. You took a situation and you said, I want to do this again, right?
Yes.
With the right individual.
Yes.
Okay, so now there's nothing wrong with wanting to do something that did not succeed, because you feel like with the right person, it'll be great. But the thing about it is, how can you get that right person if you're going into it thinking about the last situation?
If you're going in it negative, it's gonna turn out negative.
You have to
But
go.
what
I
makes
said
it
I'm going into it
negative though?
negative.
Yeah, what makes it negative just
Yeah.
because we want to do that? Like when I go out, I date,
Because
I
the
buy
first thing
gifts,
women gonna
I
say,
celebrate
because the first thing
birthdays.
that y'all
I
gonna
want to do
say,
that. It's
the
not
first thing that
negative
y'all
just
gonna
because the
say,
last person didn't
the first thing
appreciate
that
it.
y'all gonna say is, man, the first thing that y'all gonna say is, man, I hope this trip don't be like the last one. So tell me I'm wrong.
No, I'm
Yes,
not
because
gonna
that's
say
one thing you're
anything.
never supposed to
I'm
say
gonna
what
go off of
somebody's
the
gonna
vibe.
say.
Tell me
I'm
I'm
not
wrong.
You
gonna say
can't say what
nothing.
somebody's gonna
Man,
say.
y'all,
Yeah,
That's almost against the
I'm not
law.
tell
gonna
me I'm
say
You
anything.
wrong.
I'm gonna go
Because
into
at the end of the
observation mode. That's what I'm gonna do.
why do you
just
need,
like if
if
we
you're
went
with
on
a
a date
whole
that we
different
didn't want to go
individual,
to, we're gonna
when
make the
you,
best of it from the beginning
man,
and just
y'all,
hope it
well,
don't
guess
turn
what? Then
out
that means
wrong.
y'all settling for anything then.
That's
No,
not
That means
settling.
settling for anything.
that's all right.
That means
No.
if you,
How's that settling?
because
Because
guess what?
you're being
Because
optimistic and
you
positive.
went somewhere that you didn't like to go. And if an individual has you to go somewhere that you don't like, he's thinking about
But you know
himself.
how selfish that is? That means that if they want you to do something with them, you wouldn't want to do it. If they're like, please just go to this opera with me, and you don't
Hold on.
like
So y'all want a
opera,
nigga to
but
be
you
honest.
can't
Why can't
sit
y'all be
still
honest
for
and tell a
two
nigga I
hours
really don't want to
to
go on that date?
appease a person,
So you telling me you wouldn't want to go on a yacht? You wouldn't want to go on a yacht?
to
I'm not saying,
appease
I
your
didn't say
mate?
that.
I
Listen
never
to me.
said that.
If I go, first of all, if I go on a yacht with a woman, you can best believe one motherfucking thing. We're gonna have the best time whether I like her or not.
And
Because
that's
guess what?
Exactly.
Okay,
If
And
so
that
she
didn't
puts
happen
in,
for me.
if she
That
puts
didn't
in
happen for me.
the effort,
Because you know why?
if
I was
she
dealing with
puts in
somebody
the
that had a
effort,
poverty mindset that wasn't used to those type of things. And like
well then you
Charmaine and I
should not,
said
if you
earlier,
already,
we
if you
set the
already
bar.
knew,
We
if you
set the
right.
bar
listen
on
to
the
me,
things
if
that
you
we like. And so for me
listen
to
to
take
me,
somebody to a yacht and
if
they
you
almost spoil
already
my
knew
trip,
he had
no,
a
that's a
poverty
problem for
mindset,
me.
you should
Right.
have never taken him
So Steve
on the
Arjavante.
fucking yacht in the first place.
Steve
Say that again.
Arjavante.
okay. What?
Wait a minute. So Steve Arjavante, say for instance,
Okay.
y'all was afraid of heights.
I said, hold on, Reed. Let me answer Reed's question again for her. If you already knew that nigga had a poverty mindset, you should have never took him in the first fucking place, whether he
Well, it
paid
was
for it
both of
or
our
not,
birthdays.
because you knew,
It was both of our birthdays. And it's kind of like we both were there with our
I
birthday is
don't
a
give
couple
a
days apart.
fuck.
I
It
don't
doesn't
care.
matter.
It doesn't.
Okay, so
You
check
knew
one,
that he
two.
had a poverty mindset that did not match yours. He should not have. You should not have went. Period.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, I
Okay, so
agree.
That,
check
that's
one.
on
I
you. That's
agree.
That was
accountability.
your choice.
Okay, check one, two, Steve Javante.
I'm
Say for
listening,
instance,
Charmaine.
you guys are okay. Say for instance, you guys are very much afraid of heights. And for me, I want to go on this hot air balloon, right? You saying that as my mate or my partner or the person I'm pursuing, you couldn't go into yourself and be like, look, I'm gonna bite this bullet and do this for you because you want to. You mean you saying you only gonna do what you want to
want me to
do?
answer that? You want me to answer that for you? If I'm scared of motherfucking heights, I'm
I
gonna be like,
do.
look, baby, I ain't trying to be. I'm gonna be all the way 100 with you, baby. I'm scared of heights, and I ain't gonna be able to do this. And you know what? You're gonna have more respect for me because I was being honest with you instead of lying to you. Getting up in this motherfucking balloon
And that's
and I
true.
pass out. Now we gotta be rushed somewhere, or I'm fall out this motherfucker and die.
And that's why the
And you
relationship
want to
won't work
criticize
because
it
I
for
can't
Let it.
push
now
you
what?
to new heights. You hear me, Riri? Look, and that's why the
And you
relationship
fucking
won't work
kidding me?
because you won't
You know what?
allow me to
You know
push
what?
you to new heights.
I'm for you saying that right there. I'm into this tonight. This is it.
Hey man, I love y'all, man.
Good night.
I love y'all, man.
Good
I
night.
see y'all later.
I
See
love
y'all
y'all,
next
man.
time. Bye, Riri. Bye,
All
Peggy.
right. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
I love y'all, man.
Hell no.
Love you back.